What is up? I'm currently broadcasting live to 5 different locations. Cool, eh? So the issue that I've got, the thing that I'm not 100% sure of, is this microphone working? So if anybody's watching, if you could let me know that you can hear me, that would be absolutely splendiferous. Hair needs cutting. Shouldn't be this way. I live with a barber. Should never need a haircut. So there are 5 people watching this beautiful broadcast. Do me a favor. Can you just let me know if you can hear what I'm saying? Because if you can't hear what I'm saying, this entire video is completely pointless. Shannon is saying heart. Sound is good. What is up? How are you? If you're just tuning in now, do me a favor. Hit the heart button. Apparently, the algorithm, posh word, the algorithm recognizes someone pushing the love button more than it does the like button. So if you wouldn't mind, tick, 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 tick. So we're just going to hang around and we're just going to see how many people actually join us live. I am aware it is tea time. I am aware Meghan Markle will be talking on an interview in 25 minutes, and there's absolutely no way I'm going to stop you watching that. So we're going to be discussing, which is a bit difficult because I'm the only one that can speak. We're going to be talking a little tiny bit about managing your emotional responses. We're going to be talking a little bit about, you may have seen the post that I put up the other day when I was talking about one of my VIP clients who overreacted to a situation and wanted to know some techniques, wanted to know some if there was any way that he could kind of identify this before it kind of happens, and then how can he calm himself down. It was a post about box breathing. 4 seconds in, 4 second hold, 4 seconds out, 4 seconds hold, 4 seconds in. It's like a box. So we're going to be touching a little bit on that. We're going to be kind of pushing that a little tiny bit further, just possibly helping you maybe understand the kind of thought process that goes on between something happening and then the consequence. Something happened and then the way that you kind of react to it. So hopefully a few people will join us. Hopefully it's not just going to be me talking to my phone and Shannon. But hey, the beauty about live videos, it's always there. The beauty about live videos is I can do a live now and then someone could watch it at 3 o'clock in the morning. So here's the thing. Whenever we are looking at reactions, whenever we are looking at the way a situation is kind of going to go down, there is 3 things. There is an action. There is an event. Something happens. It's in front of us. It happens. We see it. We hear it. We feel it. Then that goes into our noodles. That goes into our noggins and we process it. This is where our beliefs come in. This is where our behaviors come in. This is where we kind of process things. And this is where we choose to react. It's at this moment during this process, that's what governs, that's what dictates what is going to happen next. That is what dictates if you are going to open Pandora's box. That means if you are going to absolutely lose your marbles, or are you going to get a grip on it? Because it's at that very moment, it's there, it's when you are processing things, that is where you choose. You choose to react the way that you do. Now, this can come down to a few things. This can come down to identity. Who do you identify as? Do you constantly, like I used to be, do you constantly identify as someone who is short-fused? Do you identify as someone who has to dominate, has to show their authority, has to, what's the word I'm looking for? It begins with a D. Fuck knows. Whatever it is. If you are the type of person who identifies as someone who's angry, someone who's got a bad temper, that is going to dictate the way that you go. 99% of the time, 99 times out of 100, we overreact. We lose our marbles. We say things that we're not supposed to say, down to the fact that we have not been looking after our own physiology. I can fucking guarantee. And in fact, listen to this and tell me if you can relate. Tell me if you can think of any time where you've massively overreacted to a situation. You've said things that you're not supposed to say. You've done horrible things. I've done it a fucking absolute ton of times. I used to be a horrible bastard. Think back. I bet you were tired. I bet you were a bit hungry. I bet you maybe you're even a little bit thirsty because you've not been looking after yourself. If you can kind of track back a couple of days, if you can kind of go, you just had a row and you go, fuck, I didn't get much sleep last night and this is why I've fucking blown the top. You can even go into work the next day, you've not had a good night's sleep. Someone says something that wouldn't normally bother you, but because your state isn't peak, your state isn't flowing where you want it to go, you just lose your fucking bananas. And it's when you decide to act, and then you act, that you can't bring that back. So there's always an action, there's always a belief and a behavior, and there's always a consequence. You can't change the action, you can change the belief, which in turn will change the consequence. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? The way that we kind of process things, the way that we think about things, the way that we reframe things massively affects the outcome. That's one of the things that we kind of do as I'm a performance behavior change coach. That is what we do. I help people reframe their current beliefs. I help people realize that you have the ability to ask yourselves much better questions in the heat of the moment. You have the ability to recognize that you are about to do something, you're about to say something that once you fucking said it, you can't take it back. Once you punch someone, you can't take that back. Once you've overreacted, you can't take that back. And it's all down to your identity. I know this because I am an ex-soldier, angry guy. I'm an ex-full-time professional doorman in Liverpool. Angry guy. I was horrible because I was identifying as this big, angry, nasty, horrible guy. So I reacted in line with my thoughts, my beliefs, and my behaviors. And it's only since I've realized and since I help my executive clients realize that what happens, how you react, it's your choice. How you react is everything that's going on in it. Does that make sense? Action, behavior, consequence. Oh, ABC. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of something to think about. Now, if you have any questions, if what I've said resonates with you, if there's anything you want to kind of know, now's the time to ask me. I'm absolutely boiling. 2 lights in here and the heating on. Hopefully that's kind of made you think. Hopefully that's kind of, you can kind of relate to it. Hopefully it's kind of resonated with something. Hopefully it's made you kind of think, shit, yeah, that's like me, that. That's like I always overreact. What if from now, you started to take the emotion out of your kind of decisions. You started to think about what you were going to do. You started to identify as someone different. I had this conversation with a guy today. He's tried to lose weight. He's tried to change. And he absolutely categorically 100% knows if he puts things in place every single day so that he loses the weight, his confidence will go up, his relationship will improve, his work will improve, everything will improve. But he identifies as someone who can't do it because he's tried so many times. He's tried so many bullshit fatty things. He's tried so many unrealistic, unsustainable protocols that his default is now someone who can't do it. So now we're going to start looking at changing his identity, just shifting it a little tiny bit every single day, putting things in place, putting steps in place, easy to manage things that you can do every single day, rather than look at, oh my God, I need to lose fucking 10 stone. You know, let's look at what you can do today that's going to move you along every single day. Let's shrink that. It's all to do with behavior change, all to do with identity shifting, all to do with having the ability to question your own beliefs, question your own thoughts, ask yourself better questions. I hope that helps. I hope it wasn't too ranty. This is the first time. So I've gone live on my profile, live in 2 groups, live on my business page, and live on YouTube at the same time. Does anybody have any questions? Does anybody have anything they'd like to know? If not, cool. If not, I'll go and get a bath. But hopefully you get something from what I say. Hopefully you get something from the. Hopefully you can see that. Hopefully that you can see a difference in my theories. Hopefully you can see there's a difference. You know, people want to work with me and they go, oh my God, fucking how much? I'm not fucking paying that for a fucking diet plan. I'm like, that's sound because this is not the diet plan. Mate, I can get a diet plan for 20 quid. We'll go and get a diet plan then, lad. This is not a diet plan. That was a bit of a rant. Listen, cool, I'm going to go. Some destinations won't get comments. So, hopefully I haven't missed anybody's comments. And if I have, I'm going to go in there right now and I'm going to answer them. Enjoy the rest of your evening.